Live 5 News starts now with breaking news.
Breaking right now, I-26 westbound lanes near Orangeburg remain closed as crews continue working to demolish a bridge. This after an 18-wheeler crashed into the bridge at Four Hole Swamp Road near mile marker 153 around 10:30 yesterday morning. Take a look at this new video from the scene as crews work to clear the bridge all by Sunday morning. SCDOT officials told us due to the age and the damage done to the bridge, they decided to build a new one. Officials say westbound lanes along the road will reopen at 9 this morning. Eastbound lanes will close tonight at 7 as crews will work to demolish the rest of the bridge. Those eastbound lanes will reopen again on Sunday morning. If you have to drive in the area, there is a detour in place. The South Carolina Highway Patrol recommends taking exit 154 onto US 301 to US 176. Then take US 176 back to I-26 westbound. We'll continue to follow this story as demolition continues throughout the day and overnight. For more coverage, just head to our app. It's free to download. Just head to your app store and search for Live 5 News. A clear view over downtown Charleston this morning. It's looking beautiful and we're starting to feel those more spring-like temperatures. Danielle Prinz is in with our weekend forecast. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning, Colby. Says you head out the door this morning, temperatures not as frigid as what we felt yesterday.
This morning, California deputies have identified the 3 women and gunmen killed following a hostage situation. Authorities say the 3 women have been identified as Pathway Homes Executive Director Christine Lober, the facility's therapist Dr. Jen Golick, and Dr. Jennifer Gonzalez, who is a psychologist with the San Francisco Department of Veterans Affairs. Department of Defense records show the gunman Albert Wong was a U.S. soldier who served from May 2010 to August of 2013. CBS News correspondent Danielle Nottingham has the latest on the incident in Yountville, California. The Pathway Home released a statement saying the brave women were accomplished professionals who dedicated their career to serving our nation's veterans. Right now, Orangeburg County deputies need your help finding a missing woman. Deputies say 87-year-old Hattie Edwards hasn't been seen since 10 o'clock Thursday morning when her family says she left to help her son who had run out of gas in Colleton County. Investigators say she never made it to her stranded son. Officials believe she was last seen at an Orangeburg County gas station where she was told a man that she was lost and she borrowed his cell phone. Deputies say Edwards is driving a tan Kia Forte. If you see her or her car, please call that number you see there on your screen. This morning, supporters of a man once named as a suspect in the appearance of Brittany Drexel wants his conviction for an unrelated crime thrown out. Timothy Taylor is in jail waiting to be sentenced for a 2011 armed robbery. The FBI has tried to link Taylor to Drexel's case. She went missing from Myrtle Beach in 2009. Supporters will gather today in front of Mother Emanuel AME Church beginning at 11 to ask for justice in Timothy Taylor's case. Today, there's a call for teachers. The Berkeley County School District is hosting a recruitment fair today at Cane Bay High School. It's happening this morning from 9 to 11:30. Be sure to dress to impress and bring your resumes because you could get interviewed right on the spot. Also today, the Charleston County Democratic Convention will take place. It's happening at 10 this morning and goes until noon at Burke High School. Among the speakers include 2 South Carolina gubernatorial candidates and State Senator Marlin Kipson. Today, the annual Shuckin' in the Park Oyster Roast is at the Old Santee Canal Park from 1 to 6 p.m. It includes the oysters, live music, and activities for the kids. Admission is $5 and food tickets are $10 for a gallon-sized bucket of steamed oysters. And tonight, don't forget to set your clocks forward by 1 hour. We've got a few tips to help you spring forward easily and get a better night's sleep. If you're feeling tired during the day, take an afternoon nap. Just make sure it's not too close to your bedtime and get some exercise during the day. Even moderate exercise can help you sleep better at night. And finally, your regular sleep hours, keep them because that helps regulate your sleep pattern. It's a weekend full of pink and green in the Low Country, and you even have the chance to get your hands on a special Stingray jersey. Kyle Jordan has this and more in this weekend's 5 Around Town. A coffee shop in Oakland, California is enforcing a policy that harkens back to the area's sometimes tumultuous relationships with police. It wants uniformed officers to stay out and refuses to serve them. Hazik Madoun has the story. We're continuing to following breaking news where I-26 westbound lanes near Orangeburg remain closed this morning as crews continue working to demolish a bridge. This after an 18-wheeler crashed into the bridge at 4-Hole Swamp Road near mile marker 153 yesterday morning around 10:30. This is video here from the scene as crews work to clear the bridge and have that finished by Sunday morning. SCDOT officials told us due to the age and damage done to the bridge, they decided to build a new one. Officials say westbound lanes along the road will reopen at 9 this morning. Eastbound lanes heading towards Charleston, they will close tonight at 7 as crews work to clear the remainder of the bridge. The eastbound lanes will reopen again on Sunday morning. It's been a week since the first of 2 nor'easters rolled through the Northeast, and many areas are still digging out from the snow that piled on. This is crews prepare for another possible nor'easter that could make land sometime early next week. The rain was also bad in some places. Parts of the coast are still flooding. Breaches in a seawall along towns have left many neighborhoods looking like this. This video is part of Massachusetts, where a massive pump had to be used to filter out water and put it back where it came from. And take a look at this drone video shot at the Connecticut and Massachusetts line. You can see there the snow and ice weighing down on those trees, which has been one of the biggest problems there. Looks like almost everything there is blanketed and covered in snow and ice. And many areas have been without power for over a week as it only gets colder. Officials have gotten calls about possible carbon monoxide poisoning from people who are just trying to stay warm. Police are warning them not to use their generators in an enclosed space like a garage or a basement. A dozen linemen from a Canadian electric company hit the streets yesterday in Sudbury, Massachusetts. They have been working non-stop to help their neighbors to the south, even in the Duxbury where we showed you before. And this isn't the first time the crew from New Brunswick has stepped in to help. A video showing an illegal immigrant being arrested has gone viral. The way the arrest happened in front of her children has people upset. Authorities say the mother is involved in human smuggling. Jamie Yukas has the story. Just hours after Florida Governor Rick Scott signed legislation that would ban gun sales to anyone under the age of 21, the National Rifle Association filed a lawsuit to block the law. The NRA filed the lawsuit yesterday afternoon in federal court. They're arguing the law violates the constitutional rights of Florida adults who have not yet turned 21. The new law is a result of last month's mass shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School that left 17 people dead. In addition to the age restrictions, the new law allows some teachers and staff to carry guns on campus. It also requires a 3-day waiting period for firearm purchases with some exceptions and bans the sale or possession of bump stocks. Bump stocks allow a semi-automatic weapon to fire more like an automatic. A former police officer in North Carolina is in hot water after body camera video appears to show him beating and tasing a man accused of jaywalking. The footage was leaked to the Asheville Citizen-Times. Mark Strassman has the story.
I remember seeing Pac-Man last year.
It's an incentive for you to get out and enjoy the day. Have a good Saturday.